So yesterday we discussed the properties, the closure property, commutative, associative and distributive property of an integers. Okay. Now we will learn about the multiplication of an integers. How to multiply the integers. Suppose I know the multiplication of some 2 into 5 or 3 into 6, but suppose we are in the integers, we are having a negative numbers also. Minus 2 is there, and if I multiply with 5, how much I will get? Some minus 3 into minus 9, how much I will get? Or 3 into minus 6, how much I will get? Means here is negative number and here it is a negative integer. Means here positive integer, here a negative integer. So what will be the result and how this multiplication will happen? That we need to know. Okay. So see here. Now we need to understand what is a multiplication. Now we need to understand what is a multiplication. Suppose I am having here 3 5 15. What is its actual meaning? I added 5 3 times. 5 plus 5 plus 5. It's nothing but 5 plus 5 is a 10. 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. Suppose if I do 2 10 ja 20. How it is happening? So why? Why? Because see here, I added 10 2 times. 10 plus 10. Okay. Now I will take. Yes. Now I will take another example. Another example. Suppose 3 into 7. Okay. 3 7 ja 21. So how it is coming? I need to add this 7 is there na 3 times. 7 plus 7 plus 7. Clear? Suppose 7 multiplied with 3 is equal to 21. Now what I need to do? I need to add this 3 na 7 times. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus. Yes. So then I will get the result. So this is the meaning of a multiplication. Okay. So here now we will see on our number line also. So suppose we are having a here 3 multiplied with minus 5 is nothing but what? I need to add minus 5 3 times. So minus 5 plus minus 5 plus minus 5. That is what we need to do. So we will get minus 15 I am getting. Okay. So see here this I need to show on a number line. So this is our number line system here. This is our number line. So here we are having a 0. The left side of the 0 will be the negative numbers and the right side of the 0 will be the positive numbers. Positive integers. Okay. So here first I need to add minus 5 3 times now. So here this is a minus 5 first time, then again second time, then again third time. So where I am going to stop here? I need to stop here minus 15. So that is why my answer. Yes, that is why my answer is minus 15. So now we will take another example. See what the example is given in the book. That only first we will discuss. After that we will discuss these things. Next here. Now
it's good, sir.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Next we will solve this here. 5 multiply with minus 4. How much I will get? That I need to solve now here. 5 multiply with minus 4. So now what is the meaning of 5 multiply with minus 4? The meaning is that I need to add this minus 4 how many times? 5 times. So minus 4 minus 4 minus 4 plus minus 4 plus minus 4. Yes. So this thing I need to do. So now I will do this thing on this number line. So this is our 0 here. The right side will be the positive integers.
Left side will be the negative integer.
Yes, left side is the negative integers. Next, see here. How many times I need to add this minus 4? 5 times. So this is the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, and fifth time. Where I stopped here? I stopped at minus 20.
Minus 20.
So like this, just tell me the answer for this one. Minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3. How much? Minus 12.
Minus 6. Minus 12.
Yes. How I am getting minus 12 is that?
Adding. By adding minus 3.
Yes.
To the time.
Yes.
Minus 3 method works. 3 into minus 12. 3 into minus 12 is equal to 21.
Yes. Can I write this second one as a 7 multiply with minus 3? Can I write?
Yes, sir.
How yeah?
Yes, sir.
How brother? How I can write this one?
We should write minus 7 into 3, sir. Minus
Yes.
7 into 3.
Yes. We need to write in this form only. Why? Because we are adding this minus 7 3 times. We are adding this minus 7 in 3 times. What is the meaning of this one? We are adding minus 3 7 times. We are adding minus 3 7 times. But here only 3 times is there, na?
Yes, sir. Because
Yes.
complicated.
Yes. Next, can I write this as like this for this?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, na?
No, sir.
The reason is
No,
that.
sir.
Yes. See here, if I write, how to write this one? This as minus 4, minus 4, minus 4. This is the way for this one. For this. Okay? So this is the wrong for this one. This is the also wrong for this one. But this is the right representation for this. Clear na?
Yes, sir.
Is this clear with you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, we know already. Suppose if I do multiplication of 3 into 5 is equal to 15. Means here 3 is a positive integer, 5 is also a positive integer. I am getting a positive integer only. Clear? And now 3 multiply with some minus 5. How much I will get here? Minus 15.
Minus 15.
So here this 3 is a positive integer and 5 is a negative integer. What I am getting here? Negative only. This negative only. Okay? Next, if I do here one more, 3 multiply with 5 means here minus 3 multiply with 5. How much I will get here? Minus 15 only.
Minus 15.
So here minus integer, here positive integer, and I am getting here negative integers only.
Negative integer.
Okay, till now we understood na in multiplication with signs. Next we will learn about the if I multiply two negative integers, what happens, that next we will learn. So now you just answer me for this one. Just answer for this.
Minus 32.
Find a similar way. For 4 into 4 multiplied with minus 8, I can write this as a
Minus 32.
minus 32. Yes.
Minus 32.
This
sir.
I can write as in which way? Minus 3 into
Minus
7 minus 21. So like this, you write for this one. This is a homework for you. Okay? Next.
Okay, sir.
See here, using this method, we just have 10 multiplied with minus 43. So how much I will get here?
Minus 430.
So here 6 multiply with minus 5. How I can write here? Minus of 6 multiply with 5. So 6 5 is 30. So minus 30. Next 2 multiply with minus 7. I can write minus, I can take as common outside of multiplication, then 2 multiply with 9. So 2 9 yeah? Okay. So you all know these things. 0 multiply with something, it will be 0 only. 0 into 5. 0 5 ja 0. I can write this as a 5 minus 5 is 0. And negative integers with a positive integer. Okay, we will get the negative integer only.
Minus 5.
Understood? So this minus 5 I can write as a 0 subtract with the 5. That I can write. 0 minus 5 is also how much? Minus 5 only. Okay. This concept you clear now? And now we will solve for this problem. Try this now. Find 6 multiplied with minus 19. How much? And 12 multiplied with minus 42. Minus 104. Okay? Like this you solve.
No, sir. 114.
Yes. See here. Minus of 6 multiplied with 19 is equal to minus 114. Okay? Then next. So this is also same thing. See here. We need to understand this concept now. Minus 2 is multiplied with 5. How much we should? What is the meaning of this one? Minus 2 is multiplied with 5. Suppose in the means what is the meaning of this? I can write this as a minus 5 minus 5. Is that right? Minus 5 into a 2 times. So minus 5 and minus 5. So I will get how much? Minus 10. So minus 3 into 5 I can write this as a minus 3 into 5. I can write this as a minus 5 minus 5 minus 5. Yes, very good. Is this clear now? Yes. So like this, this is the way only. So here, just you go through. Just while multiplying a positive integer and a negative integer, we multiply them as a whole numbers and put a minus sign before the product, and we thus get a negative integers. Clear now? And this is the homework for you. You solve these things. Yes. This is simple only, and this is here I am showing you in the generalized way. A multiply with minus b means a is a one integer, multiply with minus b. I can write this as a minus a multiply with b, or the total. This I can represent as a minus. I can take common a multiply with b. So this is the generalized way of two integers a and b. Okay. Now we need to learn, if I multiply two negative integers, what happens? That we need to know now. If I multiply two negative integers, here minus 3 is a one negative integer, one integer, this is a negative number, and minus 2 is another number. So if I multiply these two numbers, what happens and what it actually means? Okay. So we know already here minus 3 multiply with 4. How much I am getting here? Minus 12. How I am getting minus 12? Minus 4, minus 4, minus 4. Yes, that is why minus 12. Next, this one, how I am getting this one? Minus 3, minus 3, minus 3. So minus 9 I am getting here. Yes. Then see here, minus 3, see minus 3 into 1 is minus 3. So you need to observe here, actually, see here, minus 3 into 4 is minus 12. minus 3 multiply with 3, then what happens? We will get minus 9. How we are getting the minus 9? In another way also we can write this minus 12. Yes, yes. And I can write this as in another way. Minus 12 minus of this minus 3. I am reducing 1 3. I am reducing 1 3 or I am subtracting 1 3 from minus 3 into 4. That is what only na. So minus 12 minus of minus 3. Again I am reducing here minus 3 1. Here 4 3s are there. Here 3 3s are there. Next here we are having 2 3s. So that is why I need to reduce from here to 1 3. So minus 9 minus of minus 3. Yes, very good. Then here minus 1 into 3. So again here 1 3 is reduced. So what I need to do? From here I need to do minus 3. So I am again minus 3 into 0. So what I need to do? Here 0 3s are there. So minus 3 of minus 3. 0. Yes. The next what is? Next minus 3 multiply with minus 1. Means I reduced 3 here. Here I don't have any 3s. Again I need to go in the negative way. Okay. So what I need to do? What we are having? Initially we are having the 0 3s. So we need to subtract from 0 3s only. So 0 minus minus 3. So minus here. How much we are getting? 0 plus 3. And answer is the 3. Yes. Next minus 3 multiply with minus 2 is equal to how much? Yes, 3 minus, and already we are going to reduce another 3 na, from this one, from above one. So here, yes Prabhu, what happened? 3 plus 3 means 6 here. So you please observe here. We are having a first negative answer as a negative integer, and the negative integer value is going to decrease, and after that, after 0, what it is happening? If I multiply with 2 negative integers now, so I am getting here the positive value. When I multiply here 2 negative integers, I am getting the positive value. Okay? So here next minus 3 multiply with minus 3. How much I will get here?
0.
Huh? Minus 3 multiply with minus 3. See here, minus 3 multiply with minus 2, I got 6. Yes. How minus 9, madam? See here, minus 3 multiply with minus 2 means what we are doing here? 3 minus. Yes, here 6 minus of minus 3. So I will get here 9. Then again if I do for the minus 3 into minus 4, what I need to do? Here 9 minus of minus 3. So how much I will get here? 4. Is this clear? Okay. Here I will tell you the simple trick. But before the trick, you need to know. You need to know what is actual this multiplication of 2 negative numbers. That you need to know. Okay. See here, one negative integer, one positive integer. I am getting the answer negative. And here, one negative integer, another negative integer. I am getting the answer as a positive. Okay. So I will tell you that. Yes. Now you check how much I am getting here. I already did this one. Minus 3 into minus 3 is how much? Yes. Minus 3 into minus 4 is how much? Very good. So here, now observe this product and fill the blanks. So minus 4 into 4 is minus 16. True only. Minus 4 into 3 is the minus 12. Yes. So minus 12 can be written as a minus 16 plus 4 na. minus 12 can be written as minus 16 plus 4. Okay. Minus 4 2 ja minus 8. Minus 4 1 ja minus 4. I can write this as a minus 8 plus 4. Okay. Minus 4 into 0 0. I can write minus 4 plus 4. I can write this minus 4 into 1 is 4. So 0 minus of minus 4. Okay. 0 plus of this plus 4 only. Then minus 4 into minus 2 8. So I can write this as a 4 plus of plus 4. So same here 12. I can write this as a 8 Is this the right way? Just check. Here we need to understand this one clearly. See here, minus 4 is multiplied with 2 is minus 8. So how we are getting the minus 8? Just we are yes, we are adding. Yes. That is okay. But you need to understand what is the concept behind this. You know the answer. That answer everyone can tell. But yes, see here. See in this example here. See in the previous example. So here, minus 2 multiplied with 5 is minus 10. Okay, this is clear. Yes. Okay, see here, minus 3 into 4 is minus 12. Again minus 3 into 3, we are reduced the 3. So what? Minus 12 minus this reduced the 1 3 na 1 minus 3. So minus 3 we kept here. So okay, this is the way here. Then yes. See here. For here what's happened? Minus 4 into 2 is a minus 8 is equal to minus 12 plus 4. Now this is clear now. Next what will be? The answer minus 4. How we are getting the minus 4? We reduce the 1 minus 4. So minus 8 minus of minus 4. Okay. Then here we will be having a 0. How we are getting the 0? Minus 4 minus of minus 4. Means we reduced 1 minus 4 na. That is we need to understand. Again here minus 4 is multiplied with minus 1. So what will be the next? The answer is 4. But how we will get this 4? 0 minus of minus 4. Then here next minus 4 is multiplied with minus 2. I will get the answer as 8. How I am getting the 8? 4 minus of minus 4. Then here I will get the 12. So here 8 minus of minus 4. This is the right way to represent. Clear? And you please solve as a homework this one, and you need to fill these two blanks. Okay? And I will tell you the trick also. But in general, you need to remember this one. 1 a is a negative integer multiply with another negative integer b. So how much I will get? I will get the a into b. Okay? Understood? So minus 15 is multiplied with minus 6 is how much? 90. Minus 10 is multiplied with minus 12 is how much? 120. Okay. And one more. Minus 20 is multiplied with minus 3 is how much? This is a, this is b. I will get the a into b. So 20 into 3, 60. Everyone understood now this concept? Okay. See here, we are having a simple game here. We are having a simple game. So you played the dice game. That snake and ladder game I think you played in. I think you are also now playing. Huh? The snake and ladder game by using a dice. Dice, you know, na, it has how many faces? It has 6 faces. Dice has 6 faces. And it has marked as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only. Okay? Depends. We can set on the numbers. And here we just drawn one table. One table that number starts from minus 104 to 104. It is starting from where? Minus 104 and it is ending at where? 104. Okay. Now what I will do? Now just we two are friends. Okay, we two are friends. So I will take the dice and 2 dice I will throw. And after that I will do the product of the 2 numbers. I will do the product of 2 numbers. So if from whom? See here, you understand this game. Okay. So I will throw 2 dice. After that I will get the 2 numbers on the dice. Na? So next I will do the product of 2 numbers. So if I get the positive number, then I will go through the 104. Through the 104 means positive 104. Then suppose if I get the negative product, then I will go to the downward means in minus 104 way. Understood? This is a simple game and you need to understand the multiplication. For that only this game is there. So here 0 is starting from where? Here. Clear? Now I will ask how many total boxes are there in this game. Now I will ask everyone. Now I am asking everyone how many total boxes are there in this box, in this total game. Huh? How? No, wait. I will ask only Kirtana first. I am asking first Kirtana. Yes, Kirtana, please say your answer. Everyone is mute. Yes, Kirtana.
It starts from 104 and 104%.
Minus 104.
Yes, negative number 104, positive number 104.
Yes.
104 plus 104 are 208 as 0 is equal to 209.
Okay, yes. So, Praveen, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next we will do the product. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay? In horizontal way we are having 11 boxes, means 11 columns. So how many rows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Just do the multiplication of 18 with 11. How much I am getting here? 18 11 ja.
198.
198. So then, yes, is it true then? This 205 is true. This 205 is true, or this 198 is true. Huh? You tell me. See here. See Kirtana. We will go from the basics. Suppose minus 2 to 2. Okay, and I am having a box like this one. Okay, so here minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1. So I need one more box. Okay, so this example is yes. Suppose if I go from minus 2 to 1, then how many boxes are there? How many boxes are there here? Huh? So see here. So we please kindly mute na everyone. Kindly mute. So before going to the product of a more than two integers, then I will tell you the one simple logic here. I will tell you the one simple logic here. Please mute. I am getting the sound from one guy. Positive plus into plus and plus into minus, minus into plus, minus into minus. So how much what sign I will get, that I need to know. So please follow this one. Plus into plus is plus, plus into minus is minus, minus into plus is minus, minus into minus is plus. That is what we observed practically in our class today. Okay. Now we need to multiply product of a 3 or more negative integers. That we need to do. Okay. Then what happens? If I do product of more than two integers, then what happens, that we are going to see here. So here minus 4 into 3, minus 3 is how much? 12. Minus into minus is plus. So our answer will be the plus. Then minus 4 into minus 3 into minus 2. If I add one more integer here extra, then what's it? Here minus 4 into minus 3 is how much I am getting here? 12. 12 multiplied with minus 2. I will get here plus into minus. Plus into minus is how much? Minus only. So here minus 24. 12 to is 24. So minus 24. Clear na? Next, we will go with another example. One more. I have minus 4, minus 3, minus 2. Again I am multiplying with the minus 1. Another minus integer. These are 4 negative integers. Then what happened here? So minus 4 into minus 3 into minus 2. That is we know already minus 24. That already we know minus 24. And minus 24 is multiplied with minus 1. So minus into minus is what? Plus. So 24 into 1 is 24. Clear? So like this. So here you need to understand is that if I multiply two negative integers, I will get a positive integer. If I multiply with 3 negative integers, then I will get a negative integer only. And if I multiply with 4 negative integers, then I will get a positive integers. Yes, Charan, kindly mute yourself. Then, if I multiply with 6 integers, then what happens? 6 negative integers. Which result I will get? Positive or negative? Kirtana? Quick. Prabhu? Yes, if I multiply 6 negative integers, which result I will get? Either positive or negative? 6 negative integers. Positive only, yes. So if I multiply even number of times, I will get the positive integer. If I multiply negative integers in an odd number of times, I will get the negative integer. So here minus 1 into minus 1, two minus 1s are there. So I am multiplying 2 times. So this is even time. So I will get positive 1. Then minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. I am multiplying here 3 times. 3 times. Then I am getting a minus value here. And again I will multiply this minus 1 into 4 times. I am getting here positive value. Again. Yes. If I multiply this minus 1 into a 5 times. 5 times. So I am getting a minus 1. So when I multiply even number of times, na? So even numbers are how much? What are? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These are the even numbers. Na?
Yes, sir.
Odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7. These are the odd numbers. So if I multiply even numbers of time, na? So I am getting a positive value. And when multiply odd number of times, na? Here I multiplied 3 times. Here I am multiplying 5 times. So I am getting a odd. Now you clear? And you need to remember this fundamental only. This is the basic. Okay? So just think and discuss and write
Okay, sir.
for this one. So here the second one I will do. What will be the sign of a product if you multiply together 8 negative integers and 3 positive integers? Tell me, brother. 8 negative integers and 3 positive integers. What
As
happened?
per 8 integer, it will become plus, plus 3 negative, 3 positive integers will become minus.
Yes. Superb, superb.
Correct, no, sir?
No. 8 negative integers and 3 positive integers. See here. 8 negative integers means how much? We'll get the positive only. So positive multiply with 3 positive here positive. So here we will get the positive. Then 5 negative integers means which we will get negative only. Then 4 positive integers means positive only. So if I do multiply now, how much I will get? Which? Minus. Okay? Understood now? Next I will give another example. If I multiply 6 negative integers and 5 positive integers.
Sir, for 6 it will be positive, sir. After 5 it will be negative, sir.
No, 5 positive only, brother. I told here positive integers means it will be positive only. I did not told here 5 negative. I told here 5 positive. So it will be a positive only. So plus into plus, plus. Clear now? Or shall I explain one more example?
Yes, sir.
So here minus 1 12 times. What I will get here? Minus 1 is 12 times. Means 12 is a even integer. So minus 1 multiply with even time means I will get plus only. Plus. Yes. Next we need to learn the properties of a multiplication of integers. So what are the properties? Closure, commutative, associative and distributive properties. So first we learn the closure property. Okay, first we will go through the closure property. As in the yesterday's class I told that what is the closure property in the addition? If I add any integer to a particular that which already have integer, so the answer should be a integer only. Then we can say integers are closed under addition. Now we will learn a multiplication. So here we are going to learn about the properties of multiplication of integers. Suppose I am having an integer some minus 2 and I am multiplying with another integer. Suppose 5. This is a minus 2 is an integer and 5 is also an integer. So what is the resultant of this product? How much I am getting here? Minus 10. Minus 10 is also an integer only, na? Minus 10 is also an integer. So I can say this integers are closed under multiplication. I can say na. So see here in this table only minus 20 is an integer, minus 5 is another integer. I am multiplying these two. I am getting answer as 100. 100 is also an integer only, na?
Yes.
Here minus 15 integer, 17 integer, but minus 255 is also an integer.
Yes,
So,
sir.
see here, minus 30 into 12. How much? Minus 360. So this product is an integer only. So I can say, see, just solve the remaining. Simple only. Means we need to understand one thing only here. If I multiply two integers, the result of the two integers multiplication is also another integer. Then we can say these integers are closed under multiplication. Okay. So here a is one integer, and b is another integer. I am doing the multiplication, and I will get the a into b is this value is a integer only for all integers of a comma b. Clear na? Next, in the commutative property, in the yesterday's class I told that what is a commutative property. Commutative property is nothing but if I am having two integers a and b, a plus b is equal to b plus a. This has to be satisfied. Suppose if I am adding 2 plus 5 is how much? 7. 5 plus 2 is how much? Yes, these two are equal only, na? 2 plus 5 is equal to 5 plus 2. So it is under a commutative property. In the addition, we learned this thing in the addition in the yesterday's class. Now it is a multiplication. In the multiplication, just instead of this plus, you need to put a multiplication. A multiplied with b is equal to b multiplied with a. That is has to be satisfied. Suppose here 3 multiplied with minus 4, I am getting minus 12. Then you just exchange this one. So here minus 4 into 3, minus 12. So this 12 and this 12 are the same only, na? So I can say 3 multiplied with minus 4 is equal to minus 4 multiplied with 3. So we will see another example. Minus 30 into 12, how much I am getting? Minus 360. Here also I am getting the minus 360. Even though after exchanging of this positions of this 30 and 12. Okay. So here minus 30 into 12 is equal to 12 into minus 30. So I can say here this integers are commutative. Okay, means under multiplication. So multiplication is a commutative for an integer. So this is the thing only. A multiplied with b is equal to b multiplied with a. Now we will learn. Suppose if I multiply with 0 for any integers, what happens next? If I multiply 0 with any integers, what will be the answer? We are having an integer 3, minus 3, and I am multiplying with the 0. So how much I will get here? 0 only. And again 0 multiply with any integer? 0. So here answer is 0. Okay. So means we need to understand that for any integer a, if I multiply with 0, I will get answer 0. Or 0 with any integer a, I will get 0. So I can say a multiplied with 0 is equal to 0 multiplied with a is equal to 0. Praveen mute. Then next, yesterday Kirtana told na, sir, multiplicative identity. Yesterday Kirtana told. So what is a multiplicative identity? First we will learn or we will understand the meaning of what is a multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity is nothing but when I multiply with any number or when I multiply integer with 1, I will get that integer only. Suppose I am multiplying here.
10 plus 0 is equal to 0, sir.
Here 3 multiply with some number. Okay, or some integer we can say. So I should get the answer as a 3 only. Here what should be the number? Here.
0.
See, if I put 0 here, na, I will get answer 0. So I need to put here 1. Yes.
The answer is 3.
So here what should I need to put here? 1 only. So here minus 2 multiply with 1 is minus 2. 3 multiply with 1 is 3. Here minus 4 into 1 is minus 4. 1 into minus 5 is minus 5. 1 into minus 6 is minus 6. 1 into 8 is 8. 3 into 1 is 3. 7 into 1 is 7. Means we need to understand. Here this 8 and this 8 are equal. This 3 and this 3 are equal. This 7 and this 7 are equal. So here after putting 1 only, we are getting the same number as a result. So we can say here 1 is a multiplicative identity for integers also. So in the generalized way, I can write this a multiply with 1 is equal to 1 multiply with a. What is the answer? A only, because of the multiplicative identity 1. Okay. Next, what will be the additive identity? Now we learn the multiplicative identity. What is the additive identity? Additive identity is nothing but here. Suppose 2 is there. I need to get 2 here. What should I add here for getting the answer 2? Suppose 3 is there. Suppose if I put 1 here, not 2 plus 1, it is 3. It is not a 2. So,
0, sir.
yes, we should put 0 here. 0 here. Then I will get the same answer. See, check another one. 4 plus, what should I put here?
0.
So 0 is the additive identity.
Plus 0 is equal to 4, sir.
Additive identity. So 0 is the additive identity where 1 has the multiplicative identity for integers. Okay? So this is the thing about the additive identity and multiplicative identity. And what is the associativity property? We discussed the associative property for addition and subtraction. Now we will learn the associative property for multiplication. In the addition, what I did for a associative property, a plus b plus c is equal to a plus or b plus. So this is the associative identity for addition. Now we are doing for the multiplication. You just put instead of this plus, you multiply. A multiply with b into c is equal to a multiply with b into c. This is the thing. Is this clear? This is the associative property for the multiplication. Here see, a, b, c are 3 integers. Clear? And we need to follow this equation. Then we can say these integers are associative under multiplication. So normally, see, we will check with one example here. We will check with another one example. So here 7 multiplied with minus 6 is how much? Minus 42. Hello?
Sir.
Yes. 7 multiplied with minus 6 is how much? Minus 42. Minus 42 is multiplied with 4. Minus 168. Then again, here 7 multiplied with minus 6 into 4. So here, minus 6 into 4 is how much? Minus 7 into minus 24. 7 into minus 24 is how much? Minus 168. This 168 and this 2 168 are same, na? So this equation is satisfied only, na? So I can say this multiplication is means for this integers associative property for multiplication of integers, means it is satisfied under multiplication, this associative property. Next, in the distributive property, in the addition only, in the addition of in addition, what I told about the distributive property, suppose A multiply with B plus C is how much? AB plus AC. This is the thing, AB plus AC. This is the distributive property in a addition. Same thing we need to do here. Suppose I am having an example. Suppose I will take the small simple example. 2 multiply with 3 plus 4. I should get 2 multiply with 3 plus 2 multiply with 4. So here I need to check these two answers. What I am getting? 2 multiply with 3 plus 7. 3 plus 4. 2 multiply with 3 plus 4 is how much? 7. 2 7 is how much? 14. Okay? Next, 2 3 is 6. 2 8 is 2 4 is 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. This 14 and this 14 are the same only. So I can say here this distributive property is holds for multiplication in integers. Is this clear with you all? For in general any integers A and B, for to hold this as a distributive property, this relation has to be satisfied. A multiplied B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. This is the thing. Okay. Now here for subtraction, just we'll check for the subtraction. We did just plus na A into B plus C na. Next we will do the B minus C. Then A into B minus A into C. This is the thing which has to be happened for integers A, B, C. Okay. Next, making multiplication easier. You can yes. See here, and please go through the following example, and I will discuss this example with you now. Here, multiplication of three integers minus 18, minus 10, and 9. How much? What will be the answer? So, why we need a distributive property? The distributive property is required for to make the multiplication process as an easier process. For that purpose we need. So here 18 into minus 10 into 9. So first we can do the multiplication of these two integers. Minus 18 into minus 10. How much? 180. 180 multiplied with 9. How much I will get here? Okay, this is the answer. Okay, like this you need to multiply here. See, simple here. You need to multiply here. Minus 20 into 2. How much? Plus 40. Plus 40 into minus 5. So minus 200 into 7. So minus 1400. Okay. So this is the way to solve. So this why we need to learn these properties. Why? Because these properties will help us to solve the mathematical problems in a easy way. To get the answers, to get the solutions in the easy way, we need to learn these properties. So here we are having one example here. You need to solve. Shall I give as a homework or shall I solve now only? Huh? Okay, this is example problem only. So I will give this as a homework and please go through these problems. Okay? And if you not get in the next class we will discuss about these problems. And here we are having See here. So we are having one exercise now. So just you check this exercise. Find each of the following products. Find each of the following products. So here 3 into minus 1 is how much? Minus 3. So here minus 1 into 225. Minus 225. Minus 1 into minus 316 is how much? 316. Okay? So just check this one. Minus 1 into minus 2 into minus 3 into 4. Here 3 negative integers are there. So it should be a negative only and then positive. Positive into negative, negative only. So the answer will be a negative. 1 2 ja 2, 2 3 ja 6, 6 4 ja. Okay? Yes. Next, for any integer a, what is minus 1 multiplied with a? Is equal to minus a only. Okay? And determine the integer whose product with minus 1. It has a minus 1. It is no. So this is the answer. Yes, Praveen, I am getting noise from you. Yes. And please go through this exercise problems. You need to see why I am giving this exercise problems as a homework. Why? Because you need to apply your brain first. You need to think on the problems. If you not get them, definitely I will solve all the exercise problems for you. But you need to try yourself. Clear? I am telling to you all. Next, we will be having a division of integers. Just now we learn the multiplication of integers now. Next, in this 5 minutes, we will discuss the division of integers, and after this we will wind up our session. Okay? In the multiplication, we are doing that 3 multiply with 15. Then suppose 15 multiply with 5. 15 divide with 5. How much I will get? 3. 15 divided with 3. How much I will get? 5. Okay? So here. Similarly, if I multiply 4 with 3, I will get 12. Okay? If I divide 12 with 3, now how much I will get? 4. 12 divided with 4, how much I will get? 3. Understood now? See, in multiplication means what? I am making addition. And in the division means what? I am going to do subtract. I am doing the subtract in the division. Okay? So here, 2 into minus 6 is how much? Minus 12. Okay. So what will be the corresponding division? Minus 12 is divided with minus 6. Then I should get 2 only. Yes. And again minus 2 is divided with 2. I should get minus 6. Just here, why this table is that? You need to understand the relation between the multiplication and addition. Here minus 4 is multiplied with 5. I am getting minus 20. If I do division with minus 20 on minus 4, I will get 5. And minus 20 with 5, I will get minus 4. Okay? So see here, we will solve this problem. Minus 8 into 4, how much I am getting? Minus 32. Here, minus 32 is divided with 4, I will get minus 8. Minus 32 is divided with 8, I will get minus 4. Is this simple? Okay? Next. So we need to observe. Means see here, after making division, whether we are getting the integer or not. Okay? Or after division also, what we need to do? Suppose if I am making the division of minus 12 with 2. This is our negative integer. This is a positive integer. So these two are the whole numbers. After division I am getting the 6 and I need to put this minus sign here. Clear? Same here. You check for here. Minus 100 is divided with 5. How much I will get here? Minus 20. Here minus 81 is divided with 9 is minus 9. Minus 75 is divided with 5 minus
5.
minus 15.
5.
15. Okay, minus 32 is divided with 2. How much I will get here? Minus 16. 32 by 2 is how much here?
16, sir.
Then,
Sir, 16.
okay. So this is the about the division for any integers, any two positive integers a and b. A divided with minus b is equal to minus a divided with b. Okay, these both are equal only, but where b should not equal to 0. If b is equal to 0, na, that will come as not defined. Understood? Now tell me what is the answer for this. 125 divided with minus 25. Minus 5.
25. 5, sir.
80 divided with minus 5 is how much? Minus 16. 64 divided with minus 16. So minus 4. Clear na? Okay. Suppose if I divide with the two negative integers. Two negative integers. It will be a positive integers only. Yes. See here. So that logic we will discuss here. See. Here. Plus by minus. We will get minus. Minus by plus is equal to minus. Plus by plus is equal to plus. Minus by minus is equal to minus. This is the thing. Understood? So please note down this table. Okay. Next we will be having a properties of division of integers. Properties of division of integers means closure property for integers and associative property, commutative property, associative property in a division that we need to discuss. So we will discuss it in the next class. So till now I am going to stop here. Thank you.